Hare Krishna everyone. Hope you had a lovely day. Welcome to Soma Vedic Astrology channel. Today we will discuss about the placement 10th lord in the 12th house. What do you mean by the lord of the house in Vedic astrology? Now each planet has got a responsibility of handling either one or two houses. So this planets become the lord of those houses. Now look at this table to see which planet is the lord of which zodiac sign. So if you see this table, Mars is the lord of two zodiac signs, which is Aries and Scorpio. Venus is the lord of two zodiac signs, Taurus and Libra. So in this way, each of the planet has gotten a department to handle either one or two zodiac signs. Now let us try to understand that with an example. Now for example, if in your chart third lord is in the fourth house, so how you conclude whether third lord is in fourth house? So if you see, this is the first house where 12 is written, this is the second house where 1 is written, and this is the third house where 2 is written. Now what is 2? If we have a look at the table, then 2 is nothing but the Taurus zodiac sign. And who is the lord of Taurus zodiac sign? It is Venus. Okay, so what you will say then, lord of the third house is Venus. Okay, because it is the lord of the Taurus zodiac sign. And but where is Venus placed? Now Venus is placed in the fourth house of the birth chart. So this is how you will conclude that third lord is in the fourth house. So today we will check the placement 10th lord in the 12th house, but before that I have already made detailed videos on what all things can we see from the 10th house as well as from the 12th house. Please go and check that out before proceeding with this video. Also, a small disclaimer, please note that this is a general prediction depending only on the placement of a lord in a specific house. Accurate results will only come after considering the zodiac sign, planets, dignity of the planets, retrogression, combustion, aspects, nakshatra, ascendant, Shadbal, conjunction, and your running time period, which is Mahadasha, Antardasha, etc. Now, 10th Lord is going 3 places away and sitting in the 12th house. 3 places away always shows the areas where we have to put your hard work, your physical labor, efforts, so that you can get results in life. So, when 10th Lord is going 3 places away and sitting in the 12th Lord, you will have to do a lot of struggles, hard work, and efforts to be successful in the work that you are doing. 3 places away also shows the importance of communication. So communication becomes important in one's work area, because 10th lord is going in the 12th house. Communication is something which you might have to work on, and on in which you might slowly improve with time. Apart from that, constant upgrading the skills is also essential, because 3 places away also shows the skill set that one has. Now, 10th Lord is part of the Artha Trikon. The Artha Trikon in any chart deals with earning wealth, managing wealth in life so that we can live into this material existence. Whereas 12th house is part of the Moksha Trikon. The Moksha Trikon in any chart deals with spirituality, enlightenment, and liberation from this materialistic existence of life. So, when these two houses are getting linked to each other, one has to detach themselves from the greedy nature of accumulating more and more. The more detached you will be, the more easier it will be to earn wealth in life. And with this placement, while one will earn money, it will one will earn decent money depending on how it is placed. The important thing here will become to learn, to gain the wisdom from the difficult times that this placement might give you in your work area, and to grow from those situations. Now, 10th house is part of the Kendra Trikon. The Kendra Trikon in any chart, it shows the most foremost basic pillars of any chart. Okay, they are the auspicious houses, whereas 12th house is not so pleasant house. It is a dusthana house, which deals with loss, imprisonment, isolation, all of the kind of negative elements which no one wants to have in their life. So when this Kendra house is getting linked to the Dusthana house, where this Kendra is the Kendra of your career area, your work trajectory is definitely going to involve some obstacles, setbacks, ups and downs for sure, because it is getting linked to the Dusthana, and you will have to put in your own hard work and efforts to navigate from these difficult situations, to navigate from these obstacles, to not sit and wait for someone to appear magically in your life so that that person can solve your problems. Here you are the driver who is sitting in that front car seat. You will have to navigate through these obstacles and setbacks by yourself. The goal of this placement for you to learn is how to overcome these obstacles and setbacks and still stand strong. Now, 10th house, apart from being Kendra house, is also a Upachya house. So, Upachya houses are those houses which takes time to give results. So initially, you might not see much result, but as and when you age, as and when you grow ahead in life, as and when you gain experiences both positive and negative, learn from the negative experiences, gain wisdom, is when the results of the Upachya houses starts to improve with time. So here things gradually will improve with time, as in when you understand all the situations and overcome the obstacles that comes your way. Okay, because your career is linked to a dusthana, there will be one problem you are resolving, and then the next will come, then next. Okay, so it will be like this way in general, but don't worry, you will get solutions for each of the problems. It is a Upachya house, but here you will have to learn one thing, which is how to manage stress, because you will get lot of stress because of the situation that you see in your career and work area. So management of the stress becomes very important with this placement. Now, 10th Lord shows government authority figures, and 12th house is a house of expenses. So, one might have to, do some form of expenses to the government or to the authority figures. Let's say there is a business or yoga in your chart, so you will have to do expenses related to that, to the authority figures, governments, etc. Now, 10th Lord shows career, work, and 12th house is a house of your investments, because it is second two places away from the 11th house of your income. 12th house also shows foreign lands, so this is a good placement to work in import export businesses, investment companies, MNCs, research field, occult related fields. Good placement to work in any of the foreign based companies, or to work for foreign clients, or to earn in foreign currencies. 10th Lord shows career, work, and 12th house is a house of hidden enemies. So, this placement can give hidden enemies to you at your workplace. So, you have to be very cautious with this aspect as to who wishes best for you and who does not. Now, 10th Lord shows career and work, and 12th house is a house of pet pleasures. So, in some cases, it might show love relationships happening at your workplace. You might find love at the workplace. 10th Lord also shows career and work, and 12th house is a house of bed pleasure. So, in some situations, it might also show work related to bed pleasures. But again, we have to see the entire chart in detail to drill down on anything. 10th lord shows work and career, and 12th house is a house of losses and expenses. So if it is badly placed and afflicted, then one might face some accidental situation or health scare at one's workplace, okay, because 10th lord is also seeing the 6th house of deaths, diseases, accidents, okay. So one has to be very cautious in the workplace, especially if you are someone who works in the factories. 10th lord shows social status, and 12th house is a house of foreign land. So your social status is now getting linked to foreign land. Maybe if you are someone who is in the native land, you might not become that popular, but as and when you change the location, as and when you move away from the place of your birth, as and when you move to a foreign land, your social status will start to improve. 10th lord shows work and career, and 12th house is a house of loss. So if this is badly placed and afflicted, there is a possibility of defamation or loss of reputation in your work, okay. It might be due to some hidden politics happening behind your back, or hidden enemies who doesn't wish well for you. So due to that, or due to a job loss, which gives a low social standing in the public, in the public basically. Now 10th lord shows career and work, and 12th house is a house of charity, spirituality. So this is a good placement to work in any of the charity based organizations, any religious organizations, in prisons, jails, working for the betterment of prisoners, hospitals, ashrams, meditation and retreat centers. Okay, good placement to also work in any kind of restricted areas such as airports, isolated areas, orphanages, old age homes, or any creative studios, okay, creative studio which one makes and then works there creatively in isolation. So any of this is a good placement to work in any of this area with this placement. Now 10th lord shows work and career, and 12th house is a house of isolation. So with this placement, one likes to work in a private environment instead of crowded office. One wants that peace, so that one can concentrate and produce a nice creative output. One will not be comfortable in working in a team or working in with a group. One likes to have that independent authority, which makes one comfortable with this position. 10th lord shows work and career, and 12th house is a house of creativity. So this is a good placement to work in any form of creative fields, because 12th house is a natural house of Pisces zodiac sign, which is like unlimited. It has no boundaries, okay. Any length of going into the ocean of creativity. So it is good placement to work in any form of creative fields. This is not a placement where one will be comfortable in a 9 to 5 routine kind of jobs. Even if a person is in a 9 to 5 routine kind of a job, with this placement it is not going to be a smooth one, okay. There will be fluctuations, instability, job losses. All these events will be experienced if one is in a routine job with this placement. This placement is mostly for the work areas which we already discussed in our previous slides. Now 10th lord shows career and work. 12th house is a house of spirituality and isolation. So if this is well placed, then one might excel in any spiritual fields, okay. Might become a saint, guru, priest, religious teacher. Again, for this to happen, we have to see the entire chart, whether it is spiritually aligned or not. Now 10th lord shows career and work, and 12th house is a house of privacy and isolation. So this placement is more favorable to work in isolation, to work behind the scenes, to work independently. One might struggle in any public oriented careers Okay, dealing with public will be difficult with this placement. Projects where your face and your high visibility is needed might not do much well. Working in a group setting might not do much well with this placement. 10th lord shows work and career, and 12th house is the house of losses. So if it is badly placed, afflicted, then one might not get that sense of satisfaction in your career. Okay, you might not get what you deserve, at least in the first half of your life. Okay, you deserve a lot, but this placement might restrict whatever is getting you get in your life. 10th lord shows work and career, and 12th house is a house of foreign lands. So if it is well placed, then one might get the opportunity to move to foreign lands or far away from the place of birth for the purpose of work and career. And if you are getting this opportunity, you should definitely take it, because your career is meant to be away from the place of birth. Okay, there only you are going to flourish with this placement. 10th lord shows work, career, and authority figures, and 12th house is a house of losses. So, if this is badly placed, afflicted, possibility of job loss or instability in one's work front due to the differences with bosses, authority figures, or due to politics, due to hidden enemies, is quite possible. 10th lord shows work and career, and 12th house is a house of your dreams and subconscious mind. So one's work might need active imagination, creativity, visual thinking. Good placement to be a script writer, book writer, film writer, dancing, any form of creative expression related work is favorable. If it is very well placed, then you might also pursue a career which you always dreamt of. 10th lord shows work and career, and 12th house is a house of privacy and isolation. So one might not crave that public life, that publicity, that being in constant limelight with this placement. With this placement, one wants to work in silence, one wants to work in peace, and one feels productive when there are not much people around with this placement. Now, 10th Lord sitting in the 12th house is giving its seventh aspect on the 6th house of deaths, diseases, enemies. So, here with this placement, your focus in the work should be to provide a selfless and quality service to your customers, clients, okay, employer, okay, because 6th house is a house of service. Okay, the more you will give quality selfless service, the better it will be for your career. 10th lord is also sitting in the house of charities and donations. Okay, giving charities, helping the underprivileged, giving donations will be beneficial for you in your work area. And with this placement, sixth house is also the house of enemies, and 10th lord is seeing the sixth house of enemies. So beware of the workplace enemies and workplace politics, especially when this dasha period gets activated. I will in future make separate videos with different type of planets as the 10th lord in the 12th house. If you have this placement in your chart, please do mention your experiences in the comments section. I hope you guys must have liked the video. Please do not forget to subscribe the channel. Also, please do let me know in the comment section below what more videos would you like to see. Thank you.